Hey everybody, and welcome to Steelbook Obsessed. My name is Jake, and I am on the hunt today, not for steelbooks, no, but for this mysterious VHS tape, Terrifier 2. I've seen multiple posts about it. I've seen a lot of people not be able to get their hands on it, which just makes me want to get my hands on it even more. So I'm gonna go into this Walmart. It's in a college town. I'm hoping that it might have some of these end caps here. Hopefully I find it, and yeah, let's start the video. If you like these type of videos, make sure you like, subscribe, share, all that fun stuff. But now, let's go in and start, shall we? As I'm looking at all the physical media in here, you can kind of see this place is kind of busy, which is kind of nice to see. It's usually not, so yay! People like physical media here, good. I have to show off the steelbook section because this is what more of them look like than not. A whole bunch of holes. I wish that they would keep this filled at all times because, I mean, even a halfway full end cap is good to have, but I wish that there were no holes in here at all. I know it's 2024. I know physical retail on goodies is tough, but I mean, that's all the way full. If this is all the way full, I don't understand why this couldn't be all the way full either. Kind of a bummer, and I have the majority of those steel books already. Flipping over here, we've got like a clearance area of some movie goodies. Rebel Moon, those are never gonna sell. We have these 3D deeps, which are kind of cool. 20 bucks for the Pennywise one. 25 still for the Jason. We have these Nooks for 15. I kind of like the Pennywise one. If I were to get any of them, I think it would be the Pennywise one. Should I get the Pennywise one for 15? It was 20. Oh, it's the last one. Ugh, I don't know. That's very possible. More Rebel Moon crap that they're never going to get rid of. And then the 3D deeps again. We got Nightmare Before Christmas, Lion King, and Jurassic Park, all 20 bucks. And the main reason why I think that the Halloween, the Summerween stuff might be here is because I'm in a college town. There are so many toys here and they have so much room. Like, look at all of these toys in the electronic aisle. If any store around me is going to have this Bloody Disgusting set, it's gonna be here. A lot of cool stuff. Sometimes they'll have like good NECA figures on clearance. Right now they do not, but I've gotten very cool toys. I've gotten a lot of, they aren't even here anymore, but the horror guys, I'll pop a picture here. The horror guys that I collect, I've had a few of them here for clearance prices, which is cool. Kind of like that Predator laser shot Predator. Don't need that though. Let's keep an eye out for some VHS tapes at Walmart. How crazy is that? Okay, so like I said, I think mine might have the Bloody Disgusting because they have a bunch of these themed end caps. This one is all about Netflix. I kind of like it, but the thing that's sticking out to me from Mexifunk, and this is made from the company that makes steelbooks. This thing is freaking huge. This is a Stranger Things icon art sign. You hang it up via magnets, and it's made from the same material that steelbooks are made out of. Let's flip it on the back here. See, we are icon art, Scanavo. Scanavo is the company that does make steelbooks. And it's very cool that frickin' Mexifunk, a guy who I have loved as an artist. He's been on my podcast, Boutique Talk. I have so many of his steelbooks. It's cool that his art is shown even bigger on metal that I still love. Very tempted to get this. Here is even more of the movies. A kind of okay, decent, it's a decent section of movies, but a lot of TV. One thing I do not collect is TV physically, just because it takes up too much space. I'm okay with streaming it, but I kind of want to break my own rule for this bad boy right here, this Walking Dead box set. It looks amazing, and it's on Blu-ray. Like, Blu-ray, I will think about it. Any DVD sets I will never ever get. Moving over to the end cap here, I see that there's iconic film favorites in these new slipcovers. There's only a couple Blu-ray, so those would be the ones that I would think about getting. Beetlejuice, Twister. I like the cover of Twister. I live in Iowa. Everybody, it's just a law. You have to have a copy of Twister in your house because it's like one of 3 movies ever filmed in Iowa. Can we push that in? There we go. We got cows. Mars Attacks, that's a pretty cool one. I don't know if I have that in the collection. That one might be a maybe. And I think the only other Blu-ray here is Gone with the Wind. Yeah, and this is the last copy of this too. Imagine that. The ones that are Blu-ray are almost sold out. I guess there are some DVDs that are selling too, but man, I just don't need to collect any DVDs anymore. Let me stop recording so I can push this back in. All right, no Blu-rays were harmed in the filming of this video, but we pan back over here. Here are all the new releases that are coming out this week. Main one, of course, Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. and I like the Blu-ray Steelbook. I think I like the Blu-ray Steelbook over the 4K, but of course I want this movie on 4K. So we'll see if that ever happens. Again, these pushers, man, it's going for Ministry. I will fix it once I'm done. We have Ministry. I have the Amazon exclusive Steelbook that came out for that. Monkey Man, I do want to see that movie. And then we have Dune Part 2, and then all the other movies that have came out earlier this year. And then we pan over on this side. We have some more just kind of filler spaces, which is good to see a couple of Steelbooks. I don't know if you've seen the Steelbook for All Quiet on the Western Front. The embossing on it makes this release just pop like crazy. I absolutely love it. And it's nice to see a couple other Steelbooks. We got Daryl Dixon here. We got Moon Knight, Falcon and Winter Soldier. Pretty good stuff. So I got to the last aisle, and look behind me, folks. I found the horror section, and better yet, I found the Terrifier frickin' VHS tapes. There are like 3 of them in here. How exciting. Let's look at everything else, but I'm so happy I found this. Yes. Looks like we have an Art the Clown Terrifier doll here, and then we have a Toxic Crusader one of Toxie. Love seeing the 90s love in here, and I love the big beefy retro packaging on the sucker too. And last, for these type of action figures, we have Captain Spaulding, which is kind of nice to have him get some love. Some House of Thousand Corpses, RIP. Then we have a couple of these shiny signs you hang up. I'm not a big fan of these. It kind of feels like you should eat dinner off of this or something. There's one for Jason and one for Pennywise. Kind of like that artwork, but would never do anything with this. Next up, we have a bunch of these horror minifig blind bag looking things. I'm okay. We have a Jeepers Creepers Bluetooth speaker truck. That thing is tiny and it's $35. I'm fine. But the piece de resistance, and as you can see, like there's only 2 left in here and everything else feels like it has not barely been touched. It's the Terrifier 2 Collector's Edition VHS Screambox Original. Very, very cool to see a VHS tape in retail stores in 2024. At Walmart, no less. Here's a Look Who's Laughing Now limited edition VHS set. Love that there are special features on this sucker. A free 30-day trial of Screambox, which is cool. Scratch and sniff stickers. Let's go. Shot in 4:3 full frame mode. I cannot wait to pop this in the VHS player and watch this sucker. But if we put that back for now, we have a couple NECA figures. Here is one Silence of the Lambs with Mr. Anthony Hopkins looking real bloody. Next to that, we have Ghostface Inferno, which is very, very cool packaging. A lot of different faces of the Ghostface. I like how they included the Scream 6 chrome in there as well. Nice looking figure. And last but not least, we have Saw, the ultimate Jigsaw. It's not Billy the Puppet though, it is the man himself. John Reeves, is that his name? I've watched all the Saw movies multiple times. Cannot remember the man's name. Tobin Bell is the actor, and there are multiple heads of Tobin Bell. Oh, there is a little Jigsaw in there. That's cool with the bike. Okay, this is, out of the 3, this is the one I would probably get. I'm not a big NECA collector. I have a few, but I get them for cheap prices. I've never paid full price for a NECA, even though they are cool. I just don't need another thing to collect. Absolutely not. But going down here, oh, they have a mini Trick or Treat. Sam, that's cute as heck. I like this quite a bit. We have more of these deep 3D VHS looking end caps, which looks cool. This is probably my favorite one out of the bunch, so I'm glad that they're making more of these. We have this, who makes this? Fright Friends Megan doll that looks like a Barbie doll. That's pretty dang cool. And for 15 bucks, I think this is worth it. The box alone is like super high quality. I like that quite a bit. And you got, what, a mini replica poster in there too? I like this. Even though I wasn't a big fan of the movie, was a big fan of the character. Then we have this light up Freddy Krueger. I will pass. We have a keychain and wrist strap bundle. That's kind of cool to see. We've got a little Chucky, a little good guy doll. And then a couple of t-shirts, speaking of Chucky. We got one for Child's Play. Wanna play? And then we also have one for Halloween 2, my favorite of the Halloween sequels, and the Warholification of Michael Myers. No thank you, no thank you. And then if you just want to rep Bloody Disgusting, they're the ones who are kind of all over this end cap here. There it is in the back. That's what the shirt looks like if it can zoom in there. I can't zoom in, so that's the best I can do there. It's okay. I'm very happy that they decided to make a horror section pop up in the middle of summer. This is a summer-ween if I have ever seen it. Here's a horror classic series. Another blind box with some cooler looking figures, but still, I'm okay if I don't have that. for 60 bucks, you can get the Hunchback and the Wolfman Creature double feature ultimate action figures. Kind of cool. Does this open up? We gotta see if this opens up. It doesn't. I don't want to rip it. Okay, it does not open up. On the back, it kind of shows the characters. Kind of cool. They've done a whole bunch of Universal Monster mashups with TMNT. I've never seen a double pack before, so that's kind of cool. Another big box they have here is this Universal Monsters Freaky Meals. Don't know what this is at all. On the back here, oh, okay. It's kind of like a blind box, subscription box thing almost, except you see what you get in here. I'm okay. I like the socks. Everything else is just kind of okay, but I like how it's themed after like a restaurant fast food almost. That's kind of cool. Then we have a Leatherface. It looks like his mask. Nope, mask can't come off. I don't know why that is like that. We have a little mini ghost face. That's pretty cute. We have a black mask, or Black Mirror guy. Right, Black Mirror? No, Black Phone. That's the black thing I'm thinking of. Have the Black Phone guy. And then a couple of these cool NECA figures with old school costumes on here. Here's one for Monster, and here's another Monster. Looks like there's two different kinds of monsters. So I'm out of Walmart with the goods. I've got the double VHS tape right next to the paper towel, so it's snug as a bug in a rug right there. But one other thing I forgot to show you when I was in the store is that I found the Deadpool, oh god, frozen pizza too. I got the Gimme Chimmy kind. It's got chimmy, spicy cumin sauce, beef topping, jalapeno cheddar, and mozzarella cheese. That sounds pretty dang good to me. And it's got a little Deadpool mask you can cut out. That's cute. I am so very excited that I was able to find Terrifier 2. Didn't really film all of these things when I went and looked and saw that I didn't get anything. Didn't post it anywhere. I did film and did not post any of that stuff. No need now. I went to 3 separate Walmarts in the span of 3 days. Third Walmart was indeed the charm. I'm gonna unbox this sucker for you. Unboxing a new VHS tape just seems absolutely wrong, but we're tearing into it now. I know this is very hard to get right now. I'm really hoping that Bloody Disgusting and Screambox, they're able to re-release some of these, or at least get more in the market out there, because they are selling like hotcakes. Each end cap case, or just area that they have, only have 6 VHS tapes, so that's not a lot, especially when the sucker is double taped over. But again, I'll show off the front without the wrapping, side, back. Here's the other side. I love the 4:3 full frame aspect ratio that they have on this sucker, but you know what I'm more interested in? The frickin' scratch and sniff stickers. I can't wait to see what those look like. Here is cassette number 2. I'm glad it says which one is which. Cassette number 2 is 138 minutes. It's also cool to have special features on this sucker. That's a nice little touch. And then, I don't know, I'm assuming that both of these are not 138 minutes long. It's just the runtime for both of them. But there's cassette 1 and cassette 2. And let's see here. We have, I have no idea what this is. Is this the scratch and sniff sticker? It is. There's only one? I thought there would be more. I thought there'd be like a whole booklet full. That's kind of unfortunate. Oh, okay, so the scratch and sniff stickers, this is for the cereal Art Crunchies. And it does, indeed, you get like a marshmallow smell from this sucker. That's kind of cool. I don't know what my depraved brain was thinking, but I was hoping for like one of those cards that you would get back in the day with like TV shows would have scratch and sniffs, and you would have like 6 or 8 different ones to scratch. There's some nasty crap in Terrifier 2 that I was hoping to get another sensory uploaded with this watch, but I guess that is not the case. And it also comes with the Screambox 30-day, it has a QR code, and it uses a code, all that fun stuff. I've never used Screambox. I've never seen the app pop up on any of the streaming devices I have in my house, so I don't know if this is just like computer based only, you gotta have a web browser or something. I am not sure, but I am very excited to pop this sucker in, and I'm going to do so, I think, in a future video, hopefully posted within the next week or so, because not only do I have Terrifier 2 now on double cassette, I should have grabbed it, I also have Terrifier 1 on VHS as well. I'm gonna do kind of like a comparison thing. Like, it's very cool to have a new slasher icon on VHS, just kind of cementing himself as a slasher icon. Very, very, very cool stuff. So stay tuned for that video. I'm so happy to add this to the collection. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll see you.